There I am. Hello everyone. How is everyone doing?
Autonomy is an illusion.
Where's the music? You ask. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Cool. Putting my voice a little lower. Should have recorded that before. Cool. Seems like it's working. And I'm going to make some Warhammer art for a Patreon. Pyrovisional. Who's helping us. So let's hope I can make something of it, because this challenge is not really easy. Ah, there you are. Hey, I'm just about to start. And it's quite a challenge, so I hope I can do it in one go, just in one stream, and just see if at least I could get the whole drawing done. But I must say this is quite a challenge for me as well. So, but since you're here, you can always say, look, no, that's not right. It should be like this or like that or whatever. But I gathered all the reference you sent to me, so I hope that will be enough. Is it okay if I sometimes go back to our chat on Discord, our DM chat, so I can read back to what you exactly wanted? You did make it too hard. But I have to grow, I have to level up, so this is basically a grind for my pixel skills. I'm not sure if you've seen it, but I also made an ogre a while ago, but it was a cute cartoony style. Cool. So as far as I know, you want the head of this one, and then the body of this one, right? And also the fur cape. Okay, cool. So I think I'm going to make a really rough sketch first, so I can get the whole body right, how it is. And this was just a little test. I'm not sure even if I'm going to keep it, but if I'm correct, let me just start by drawing a silhouette. I don't have enough slots for my mouse and my drawing tablet. Does it sound good, by the way? Let me know. Cool. Alright. Working. Okay, cool. That's good to hear. Alright. Yes, right mouse button, new layer. Cool. So basically it's, you want him to have half a body, right? So let's say this sword, and you want him to hold it these are his hands. It's going to be very rough, so don't worry, this is not final. Okay, something these guys are always huge, of course, so zoom out. Doesn't work. Something like this. Like these huge shoulders. Then his head should be something like this. You want him also to have that Caesar leaf thing on his head, right? That in full. There we go. Okay, Laurel included. right. So it's going to be something like this, and then of course the bone body armor of this guy. It should be in front of the mask actually. It's very messy, but you can see, especially if the pose is correct already. That would help me out already if I figure that out. Okay, of course the bottom arm is not really there yet. Hello, Jepok. 1, 2, 3. Jepok. How do I pronounce your name correctly? Sorry if I butchered it. I'm very good at butchering names. This is not going to be on there, but oh, okay, good to know. See, it's very good that you're here on the stream. So more like, okay, it's going to look crappy, but I think then it would be best if he held it in this hand. So if I'm going to like just delete it for a bit. Yeah, I thought like he's holding it like this in the foreground. I'm bad at hands, even when they're hugely mechanical. Sword like this, and then he holds his hand like this or something. Sure, just send me some reference because this is really hard. Okay, this is some music that I'm not really into. Okay, better. Okay. So I'm going to give this a different color. Darker red. It's going to take a while for me to okay. It's a little bit, should have like a broader, more broad like build. You also want these like little parchment things, right? Okay. Thing around their neck. These massive plate pauldron things they always have. For people who don't know what Warhammer is, it's like a very cool, long-running fantasy world, and there are a lot of cool games at the moment. I'm playing Dark Tide, which is something like Left 4 Dead in the Warhammer universe, and I totally love it. So if you're looking for a fun game to play and just shoot hordes of mutants together with your friends, play it. Be a little bit closer. All right. Second, something like this. Okay. You were right if I showed you our DMs on the screen, right? Okay. You're not fixated on the pose. Okay, cool. Let's see. Oh, wait. Click. That's easier. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I had something like that in mind. So, should I just implement this and just draw on top of this drawing? Just call it cool epic sword. But no, that helps. Thanks a lot. I'm going to make a new layer for it, so I don't mess up. Shift M. Okay. Doing it in a little bit different color, I think, for now. Opacity a little lower. Got hands like this. I'm going to use that as a reference, something like that. Normally I'm using a mouse for this, but since I have to really roughly sketch something, then it's always better if I use it like a drawing tablet. Okay, so that means I also have to adapt the pauldron a little bit. Hello, Sevi! Long time no see! Cool. So his blade's going to be a different color as well. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I just came back from vacation. It's a new year. Hoping to do a lot of more pixel art, of course. Something like that. What are you up to? Any fun project you're working on? It's going to be hard to have the holes for it on it now. Or I should make the Space Marine a little smaller. I actually haven't really been going like outside of my country. I've just taking some time off, especially to play a lot of God of War Ragnarok. I sort of finished it yesterday, and it was amazing. I do not regret making a God of War remake and even a Flash video at all. So the sword is a little bit small right now at the moment. Of course I can cheat a little, like grab both of these. I hope so. Would be dumb not to make something that other people would enjoy, right? As long as you like it yourself as well, of course. Okay. Oh man. Pyrovisional. What are you doing to me? How can I... Grabbing it like this. And of course, on top of what it is now. Drawing hands is terrible. But you're kidding. Maybe it is crap. You never know. Sometimes I look back at a project that I did and I think like, I hope people forget this. And I hope for the best that the next project will be more to my liking, but it's not always party out there. Animation is so time consuming, you don't want to start over as well, so sometimes just roll with the crap that you got. What do you think, Pyro? uh, the sword is a little bit small, don't you think? What I could do, of course, is yeah, it's moving to the camera. What I could do, of course, is when he's stroking his sword weapon that he got in his hand, then if he moves this hand like this way, he moves his other hand like that way, so the whole sword will be lightening up. Yeah, that we could do that as well, or else we could, of course, make the sword a little bit smaller. Orion, hello. Thanks for joining in. Always fun to see people which I haven't seen in a while again on my stream. I don't stream that often, especially since I'm on a 2-week vacation or took some time off. Okay, maybe that's better. How are you doing, man? Okay, so basically this, I'm going to make a new frame for it. I forgot all the shortcuts in my vacation in 2 weeks. That's terrible, isn't it? Okay, new frame. There we go. And then when he's doing that, his hand will go more this way. And then the sword goes along with it, like that. Like that, and then his other hand, of course, moves with it. Keeping busy. In a good way, I hope. Like that, and in the meantime, this sword is supposed to light up. Like, I mean like a power sword. Like that bluish. Or is it more like electricity? The best way. Good. I like that. D&D and game development. Nice. Yeah, you should keep me up to date. I wanted to play Dark Tide with you soon, but also I'm very interested in where you guys are now with the project. If I have any personal projects going on, yes. But that's not something that I'm planning to throw out there yet. It's more like of a... You probably know these videos of on YouTube, which called Ice Cream Sandwich, which is basically an animated character talking about his life and showing it a funny way about looking back on his life and stuff that happened. And I wanted to do that as well, something like that. Be myself a little bit more, so you guys know who I am. It's a sword only the Emperor's champions use in the Black Templars. But anyways, yeah, something like that. And I want to make a lot of more pixel stuff, and definitely want to look more in going slowly towards designing sprites for games. And we're still working on a project right now, and we're doing some short projects at the side on 64 bits, but I do want to do more of my own pixel stuff as well, because I really love to design my own stuff, and 64 bits projects are always something that already exists, like Nintendo characters, and then you know. Which one is that? Orion. Pillaging stuff. Yeah, I should make like a Viking related. Maybe I should make some VTuber version of myself with a Viking hat on. And I could use some practice in voice acting. So I will be like a raider or a marauder. I'm not sure if I can imitate a Viking at the moment, but no, I can't. I was thinking of should I do it, but I'm not going to do it. No, I don't, but for some reason it's quite like when there's a VTuber, you don't have to like be very cautious of like, oh, don't pick your nose or don't start running around naked. Nobody knows if there's just a VTuber, you know. That's just some sort of relief. I don't know. Okay. I think that would look pretty cool. What do you think, Pyrovisional? I think it should even go back a little bit more. Like, yeah, and then that gets clipped, and then nobody knows you anymore because of your skills, just because your winner is flapping on Twitch. Yeah, that's no thanks. I'm not that far yet. Maybe one day, if being an animator starts failing, maybe I should be a wiener flapper on stream. I don't know. Cool. So that would be like something like this. Oh, like that. We could do that. So let's just start making some of this stuff. I of course can try to use this as a head, but I think I'm going to start over since I want him to be a little bit bigger, but I do like the colors, so let's just start one. By the way, the game is looking to have its prototype complete by end of February. Start looking for an investor. Oh, nice, man. Very curious about where it is now. Yeah, also because it's a little small maybe compared to everything else. This head is really small. So it should be bigger and the angle should be a little bit different. Anyways, it will be a challenge either way. What was the shortcut for a new layer? How can I? Click. Nice. Let's start with the head. Okay. We've got... That should be a little bit bigger. When you're young, when you're restless, when you're fun, cause you're desperate. Oh. I think the newer one looks more accurate and looks nicer. I think Aseprite has a really nice interface. Yeah, so I'm really happy with using Aseprite because I used to work with Photoshop and I don't think that's really animator friendly. But it was fun. That's how I started. With Photoshop. Something like this. Okay, so whoops, continue is on, of course. Be a little bit smaller. Okay. that's sort of the shape. Grab this for a bit. There we go. It's a little bit like going in a more like this. Ah. Okay. People used to animate on paper. That time is I don't think there are a lot of animation studios that are still doing that. But I mean, you see it, like the cartoons that I used to watch are also almost like better animated than what's on like TV today. Of course, these are way too big now at the moment. This is quite a challenge. I'm pretty much a fan of the universe, but I don't know a lot about the lore. I just really like the characters and stuff. Rubik's, hey! Who's that? Are you referring to me? Oh. Yeah. Thanks for dropping by, man. How are you doing? Oh, that was... Whoa! What happened? When I'm just copying the... It looked like he's not angry at the cameraman. Like, what are you looking at? What are you looking at? Oh, why is zooming out so hard? One of the most basic things you cannot do. Okay. Should be more downward. Oh. They're still figuring it out now. I'm sick, but alive. Oh dear, what's going on? You've got another batch of COVID. The flu is pretty much very going on here at the moment in the Netherlands. It's not like real serious, right? Oh, okay. Okay. You'll live through it. Okay, so all these details. Okay. I think I'm going to make a little rough about the laurel thing on his head. A little bit lighter. Okay. Man. There we go. Yeah, I just had COVID once. So I'm really happy. And I don't have the flu yet, so hope it stays that way. Okay, so I know what kind of space this takes. I believe there's a separate thing for the helmet here. Okay, let's give him some of these. Man. Okay, so I think I need the full helmet a little bit. Some reference, so let's see. Space Marine Black Templar, I believe. These are the new ones. I need like the medieval. If we can find it. It's sort of like this helmet. Emperor's Champion, okay. Emperor's Champione. This is not the same helmet as this one, right? You got like this. Ah, this helps. Even though it's golden instead of like. Shit. Bang. Throwing it in here. Must be the same helmet. So okay. Going on, there's another thing there. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool. They're oh, they're actually going on pretty long. Like this for now. I'm not sure yet about that, but I will change stuff around later. Okay, so he's got another batch of ear stuff going on. On the side of his head as well. Going a little bit into his jaw. Have you guys actually heard that there's another Space Marine game coming out? Space Marine 2? I was really a fan of that game. It was the best game where I felt like a real Space Marine. Like the heavy swings with your weapon, the chainsaw, that was really cool. And fighting orcs. Orcs are actually definitely my favorite race in the Warhammer universe. Okay, I can't stand this music, sorry. Give me a second. Freaky. So, next. Thanks. Eternal Crusade in multiplayer. Yeah, I was really interested in Eternal Crusade, but I heard it was really, really bad, so I just skipped it. But it looked a little bit like Space Marine, albeit it probably was very clunky. Yeah, I believe they, yeah, so did I. I was really into it, and even though you could like choose 3 races, like the Eldar, the Orcs, the Space Marine, and probably the Chaos. Chaos are pretty much very easy to for the game designers. You just copy the model and give him some horns, and you got Chaos. There we go. Yeah, I always choose the Orcs. I know, like, they're so aggressive. They're really fun. Oi, boss! And their accent is really amazing. Especially you also have, I don't know if you guys know it, but there's also a chess game for Warhammer, and it's called what was it? Retribution? Warhammer. Regicide. It was Regicide. And it's just pretty much chess with RPG elements in it and a little bit of tactical. Yeah, it's a little bit tactical and stuff. But you can also like play like normal chess with it, and every time you like hit a different pawn or whatever, you get like a little cinematic in how the Orcs or the Space Marine are killing each other. It's really cinematic. And my dad is really into chess. My dad was really into chess, and as a child, of course, I thought it was really boring and a boring game. And we had like an Amiga, which is a very old computer, which was around the same time that the NES was out. So SNES and Amiga, they were like a little bit on the same year, I believe. But they had battle chess, and I really loved that because there were monsters in it. The tower was like a golem, which was smashing. Oh man, I loved it. So it's kind of a little bit nostalgic. So if you're not into chess, this game is not for you. I'm not really into chess, but my dad is. So sometimes I try to beat him on it, but I can't. He's just too good. Yeah, you could also like level up, and then they slowly would like look better with better armor, higher gear, more elites every time. That was pretty cool. So I have no clue how I would shape this. And this doesn't make sense, I think, but I'm just going for what looks cool and what doesn't look cool. What kind of music is this? Okay, so you got like 9 holes here. Come on. What was that? Hey, Licorice! Hello, pal. How are you doing? I should definitely pick a different color for the back, or else it melts maybe too much together. But I would almost think I'd be Dark-Tide's music at the beginning. No. I just threw down some random royalty-free stream music. Cool. Let's see. So now let's see if I can put it. Oh! Well, there we go. Liquor is rating. Whoops. Oh man, thank you. Let's see if I still know the commands for a shout out. Shout out. So I just I try to. Is Nightbot out or something? Yes, I know. This is epic film. It's I just changed around my whole setting. This is a new setting. Niels came up with it and he said like, oh look, use this. See, worked. Yes, I got it. Thanks a lot. Yeah, it's I know. I'm not streaming too often. So I tend to forget some of the commands or how it exactly works, and then we get like stuff like this. Well, actually, I didn't. I used like the exclamation mark. So. Make this a thin lighter. Here we go. Kitty! I was supposed to get here with Lick Raid, but I didn't. It didn't redirect me. Anyway, hi Nelis, thank you. Hi Kitty. See Ryan, it was a fake raid. You didn't bring them at all. You came with your like huge Viking ship to raid me, and then you were on there all on your own, and everyone else was still waiting for the boat. Well, never mind. Thanks a lot. Okay, so let's see if we can add some detail. I think you would love it to be silver, right? Not like the golden version. Am I right? Oh, you okay? You just left behind Kitty. Okay. Okay, we'll try it. I think the shape is pretty okay already. I'm going to get like a little bit of a background color for now. Let's call this Laurel. And do a new one for a PG. It's just so I can have a different color, so I can focus more. Excuse me, on the art. Nelis, let me share what I've been making. Think you might like it as well. Sorry, you're not a cowboy, Ryan. I know. Sure. Show it. Show us what you've been up to. I think this helmet should now be a little bit smaller, maybe now here. Okay, let's try and give this some detail. Okay. This should be this. This should go. Okay, this is going to be cool. Let's see. Oh, all right. I'm going to show it on the stream, if that's okay with you. Is it safe for work? I don't trust you anymore. Yeah, I can open it without being banned for life. Thanks, man. Start with this being one leaf, and then just okay. This is just texturing in the hope that it will look like the right texture. I'm not great with mimicking certain materials yet, but
too so right. We're losing track of time, buying things online, and it's not like we need them.
Yeah. Okay, next.
We don't need them.
Okay. Sorry. Okay, cool. Yeah, of course. Okay, you were making it in your stream. Okay, sure. Then I'll open it. Yeah. A fighting bunny. Have you ever played that game, which is kind of Castlevania? It's called Bloodstained. You've got like fighting, kicking bunny girls in that. Is it? Reminds me a little bit of that. Nice, man. That's neat. I like it. Going to add some shadow on top, just on this layer itself. Something I would normally not do, but. There we go. Cool. Starting to get somewhere. Just a little thing for the year of the rabbit. Oh! Oh yeah, okay.
I'm on fire.
Oh, you never played it? Okay, cool. Yeah, I did. I didn't finish it for some reason.
I love you. No. One.
Go. But it was a cool game.
Don't stop. I'm on fire.
It was it played a lot like Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
I love you.
Go. Okay. Okay, so the bottom should be dark everywhere. Let's give him some highlights. Maybe more bluish. I'm not sure if this looks good, but I'm just trying some stuff out for the moment. So there we go. Okay, it's getting somewhere. Let's put some darker tones into it as well.
Don't stop. I'm on fire. 1, 2, 1, 2. I love you.
Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Refuse Fragrance? That's not your name. Refuse. Whoa! Thank you so much. Ah, that's great. Thank you, Refuse. You're supporting us so much. You have no clue. You have no clue what you mean to us. Oh, thank you so much, man. I wish you and your team a happy new year. Thanks a lot for this nice content. Anyway, I'm now here for a year. It was a great year with you guys. And another year. So happy new year to, by the way, good that you mentioned it. Happy new year to everyone here on the stream. I hope it's going to be a better year than it was last year. Last year wasn't such a good year for me. A lot of people that I know became ill and died. So let's just, please, let it be a better year. But thanks, Revere. How have you been? Everyone still has their hands, no hands blown off by fireworks or anything. There we go. Cool. It's getting somewhere, right, Pyro? Also, was wondering if you could add another black pixel somewhere. It's bugging me out. Okay. Let's see what you mean. Yeah? You want me to break this apart? In the middle, like this? Like this. Oh, good. Okay, cool. I'll keep it like this. I think it would be cooler if he would look more angry. Like this. So. Actually more like this, to be honest, but cool. Okay, but do you remember anything from that night? Or were you just like totally gone from the world? Okay. Let's see if I can. I think this should be a little bit lower. I don't think this is going to look good though. Okay. That's sort of like I like it more like that. Go. So Licorice, how was it? How was your New Year? I know you've both been visiting Niels Kapils, but I wasn't there. So I hope, even though I wasn't there, it was still fun. Which, of course, is not possible. No, never mind. Okay. I think that looks better. Okay, cool. Rock band. You're my absolute favorites. Ah, nice. Yeah, what was it? Rock band is the game where you have to sing all the time. Not even. You had like, especially for me, you just downloaded the 80s playlist. Is that the game with the Piano Man and stuff, which I aggressively sung? Okay, cool. So this looks a little bit out of place at the moment. You mean the Laurel thing? Don't know if I should give it like an outline. Okay, cool. Going to delete for now. But I have to go on to the next thing, or else I'm probably not going to. Oh my god. Okay, cool. Bold! He's bold. Alright. So we got that. Laurel should actually be higher up his head. I'm not sure. Sing a song, you're the piano. Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, that one. Okay, cool. So it should actually be higher up a little bit more, but Gonna keep it for now. Okay, you're old. You're a baby space marine. You're just gonna go away. Okay. Okay, I don't know the shortcut for groups, so new group. Head. Oh my god. The test Templar prototype is gone. So what I don't like yet is like everything feels like an outline. That should not be the case. Should be shadow, so might have to make a little bit more thicker or a different color for it. Of course, we can also have some highlights on it, but that's something that I'm going to add. Maybe later. Still, I'm doing it while I'm saying that. It's not even correct, but it does look more advanced though already. For now. Cool. So we got that. Let's put this here, and then let's go for the shoulder. I think first. What? Is that a good thing? Don't make me insecure. I'm not sure if it's oh wait, of course. Okay. Cool. Let's see. Let's call it arms. Or right arm. Arm, not a R question mark. So I don't know if you've been noticing, but on our YouTube Extras channel, Nelis is putting out a lot of tutorials, and they are really funny. You should really check them out. And at the same time, I should start doing some little tutorials as well. Never done it, so I'm not really used to it yet. But it's something that I should do actually as well. So if you want to see what he's been up to, he even made his own pixel art, by the way. Just a little side track here. Just a little side track. There we go. I just wanted this to share you with it. I just learned some pixel art, I guess. So I want to watch this with you just for a little break time.
Want to know how to make this fancy pixelated road in After Effects? Going left and right and up and down? Well, simply create a low resolution composition, then add a gray rectangle with the shape rectangle tool.
Yes, let's watch it together.
Now add a repeater, and in the repeater transform, set the Y value to a small negative number and the X value to 0. Increase the amount of copies by quite a bit, and then set the scale a tiny bit lower. Move it off screen and animate the repeater's position to make it look like the road is going.
He did a really good job.
And there you go, all done. Oh, one second.
You know how fast you were though.
Well, actually, I wasn't moving. The road was. Oh my god! I know my rights!
I think the favorite part of this whole video is that he's like being a smartass, like, well, let me tell you how it really is, and then he gets beaten up. So that's I think these videos are really fun and they're really helpful as well. I've never done a tutorial, but Niels said like, Nelis, why aren't you doing tutorials? And the reason why is I normally just do stuff until it looks good. I don't really have like a recipe for how to do it properly, I think. Or I just do everything on automatic. So I'm not really aware of my whole process. I don't know if it's a good thing. Maybe it's terrible. But it's something that I should start doing as well, I think. So maybe I'm going to try and make some tutorials myself. We can't let Niels like do all the tutorials all by himself. That's not fair. But he's way better at it. Also, he's a part-time teacher, so it's pretty much comes naturally, I think. I just suck at explaining, but I also made a tutorial. You can't do that shit, dude. Maybe even script it first. Yeah. I wanted to keep it like playful, that I have fun with it myself. And if I'm able to do that, I might just do that soon. I do have an idea, and maybe Licorice Art, I should talk to you about it soon, because we were playing Darktide the other day, and then you came up with an idea, and that was something that I had in mind as well. So maybe fun to check that out later if we can do it. Let's see. Our Pauldron. Okay, cool. So this is going to be one shitty hard thing to do. So we've got like a huge pauldron here. It's even more. It's quite detailed. Oh, whoa. Excuse me. Something like this. Got a whole man. These things are so detailed. Next time, anyone in the chat, just ask for orcs. They are so much simpler. You just grab a piece of iron and just throw it somewhere. But these guys are so amazingly detailed. It's hard. And I must say, I'm doing the best I can, because I want to do the Warhammer universe justice, since I'm quite a fan myself. But yeah. How does this look? And you knew that when you asked for it, so thanks, Pyro. You earned it. That was an Oblivion voice acting, which failed, but... Leave the arena now and rest. You've earned it. There's something like that. Okay, I don't know the logo. Wait, was it like something like this? It was like a cross, right? But then not as shitty as this one. Okay, so let me set my phone alright. Okay, cool. Just grabbing this for now. So you want this to be exactly the same as in this one, or did you also want the pauldrons of the other reference you sent, like this one? And then we also need to add some fur later, right? Between the pauldrons and his head, I believe. Okay, yeah. Okay, so it's still this one. Oh, look. That helps. And we need the music back. Please don't stop the music. Okay, there we go. Look how focused I am just drawing across. I just made a hole. It doesn't really... It's really flat now. I should give it more like a little bent position, so it goes with the roundings of the pauldron more. Okay, it's just a temporary thing. Sure. So. Okay. It's not exactly the same as it is in the reference yet, but also we're going to remove the outline here. I don't want all those black outlines everywhere, just on the sides. I'm going to use some shading for these parts. Go. So Paravisional, you like have these very little miniatures that you paint, right? Man, you got a bunch of freaking patience. And these things are really small. I mean, how precise you must like. I have like really this hand when I draw sometimes, and I cannot imagine how you would paint that. I think I would really easily mess up the whole painting. You don't have like Control Z if it's if it's going back. Okay. Yeah, because the one that you just shared on our Discord was like had a lot of different colors on it. This is okay. This is dark. I'm going to start first with this. I do think that I'm not really done with this today on the stream. I'm sure that won't be the case, but that's okay. It's really fun. I have fun with working on this, Pyro. So don't feel bad for putting me through hell to make this most detailed Space Marine that you chose. Okay, I will. Swords. Brethren. Warhammer 40k. 40k. It's a classic. These are the miniatures. Whoa. His face is like melted. Okay. Actually, it does look like it's less like detailed. These are more like they have like more medieval like weapon types. Are they melee specialists or? Oh, that's sort of the sword that you also want this effect, right? Oh. Oh, right, of course. I knew that. I don't really know a lot about the lore, but the character design is so cool. On every race is cool in this universe. So it's really hard to pick like a favorite. Okay, so it's really white now. So let's see if we can sort of shading. Let's play around with the shape. sure if I'm doing a good job, because actually he just put his hand like in front of it, so the shoulder pad should like bend a little bit more with that, and more on the bottom should be cut off, I think, like this. Okay, let's just call it a placeholder for now. Duplicate it for now as well. Oh, doesn't work.
What's the reason behind the commotion? Why do we have to feel?
Temporary like this.
What's the purpose of all this madness? Why do we struggle?
Just wanted to see how it looks, and then of course this should bend like inwards now.
Every day is endless. Sometimes I feel like I'm trapped in because of my emotions. I can't seem to control them. Every day is a mess when sometimes I feel like I'm trapped.
Is this the black sword with yellow lightning or pulsing energy? You want yellow lightning when it lights up. Okay. Okay, cool. This is a pretty good hand that I could use, actually. So I think I'm going to make him like a little... I'm going to make him more fine-tuning later, off stream. Because it would take like really long, and it maybe not too interesting to look at. But cool. Then I'll just put the sword off for now. Okay, so they have like oh, wrong. Hands. Right hand. Clap your hand. Right hands. Okay. Okay, this is the challenge of challenges. Drawing a hand. Wow. I'm shivering. I'm shivering me timbers. So should be something. Man. I never make hands look good. Okay, so this hand already looks shitty. Yeah, sure. Feel free to do your stuff. It's very helpful that you're in the stream anyways, to help me with your request. Okay, it feels flat. The hand. You should be a little bit taller like this, I think. There we go. It's a decent hand for my skills. I mean, it could be way worse. Okay, now we need that sword as well. And I'm definitely putting the sword on an extra layer as well. Okay. Color the hand a little bit, so there we go. Yes, I made a decent hand, I think. Have like a very tight grip on the sword. I'm going to try and make the sword now. Got a pointy diamond at the end of the sword. Yeah, that's what I was going for. Something that at least looked like a hand. Let's see if I can do an easy trick. There we go. Should be doing that with the whole thing actually. Temporarily using. Oh. Okay, actually I can do this. Okay, so it's got like a Roman designed sword, I think. Should be at least 1 pixel like that, I think, and then maybe a little bit longer. Why is this shape so hard? Hey, hello, Bluebird. How are you doing? How nice of you to visit me. I'm trying to make a little Patreon request, but this is asking for the best of my abilities to make this stuff. There we go. Oh, whoa. It looks like something like the same. Yeah. How is the scaling? Is this good, Pyro, for the sword, or is it just too short or too big? Because the hand is like freaking huge. Maybe I should just scale the hand down. Doing grand, and how's the great and talented Nelis doing? I'm doing really well. I just had a 2-week time off, so I played a lot of God of War Ragnarok, which was a blast. And yeah. Sure. No, it's impossible what you're asking. I cannot do. Done. Maybe we'll make him even longer, but you're right. The hand is. It is oversized, but this is because he's holding his hand more to the camera, so I wanted to make it as big as. This is already like way better, right? Although it's of course broken. You cannot edit pixels without shit breaking. Okay, cool. And you wanted it to use it for your for a profile picture? Okay. Okay. I'll try and keep that in mind. Everything should be clear from a distance then. Wait, I'm not working on the wrong layer? Yes, I've been working on the wrong layer. Here we go. So yeah, anyways, it's going really good here in my life. And I'm really happy. It was a new year. I had some new... How you call that? Licorice, you're there to help me out with my basic English. Goede voornemens. Good Frans takingst. Yes, that's must be the right translation. Resolutions. Is that how you pronounce that? Okay, yeah, that's what I do. I just make a shitty translation of a Dutch word and then I'm doing that all the time. I forgot to like properly. Oh. That's why I use a mouse because I cannot zoom in with my tablet. Okay, and he also got like diamonds. Diamonds in the sky. Go. Okay, and we've got like this outer layer which is a little lighter. You can immediately add that as well. You also want some text on it, by the way, like Pyro Visional. My all right, just let me know what you want. Yes. Oh. Can we do Pyro Visional? You probably don't want this, but if I do my best, it will be on the end of the. Alright, just let me know what you want on it, and I'll try to do that. And if it's not readable, I can also make the sword a little bit bigger with one more pixel. Wait, the middle part? You mean like this? Oh, or you mean like the text? Okay, cool. Okay, we'll take a look at that later as well. Okay, to add some highlights here for the sword. Light comes from the upper part, of course. Oh, it's actually... It's actually, oh, okay, I made it very simple, but it's more like this. And then this should be dark as well, actually. Okay. Okay. Cool. Then let's give this a little bit shading as well. I'm head out, dude. I'm starving. Marine guy is looking dope. Keep it up. Alright, thanks for dropping by, Licorice, and thanks for the raid. And I hope to talk to you soon. Bye, man. Man, it's still gonna take ages for me to get into the credits one time. Hey, you know in your heart that you are supporting us with your enthusiasm. So that helps out a lot as well. So we're already really happy with you in our Discord 64 bits family. If that makes sense. Let's see.
I should probably start to walk away. I'm hoping that you stop and make me have to stay. Cause I'm floating in your
So.
yeah, I'm stuck in your space. Just my luck. Put me away, you understand. There's nothing left to say. Pull me back, take my hand. Come on, name, you understand. I wanna stay. Cause I don't wanna walk away.
Go.
Cause I don't wanna walk away. Cause I don't wanna walk away. Yeah, I'm stuck in your space.
Okay. I still think the hand might be a little bit too big in terms of the sword if I look at the... No! It's good as it is! Of course not, Bluebird. Don't sell yourself short. I do that also all the sometimes and it's just not true. But, okay. What about this? I think that looks better. That is definitely very small. Is that also with you? Yeah, you're. Oh my god, you're right. It's really small. So the short should already be bigger, including the hand should be smaller. Wow. That's a mistake. Okay. Well, now I know. It's not too late. The older model were tinier than the models we have now, so that's why. Oh, right. But I also have a feeling now that the pauldron is like too big compared to the hand. There we go. The proportions were really odd. I think making the handle longer could trick yourself into thinking that the scaling is correct. Yeah, also, but I don't mind like doing a little bit of rework on the scaling as well. for the hands, for example. So okay, cool. Sword handle should definitely be a little longer. I think the sword should be bigger as well. So I don't know if we can do this without breaking it. Not really, but close enough. And also, okay. Okay. Now maybe try making the butt of the sword a little longer as well. Yeah. So for now we're going to do it temporarily like this. And hope that this works. I'm going to make it like very dark for now. Alright. Not there yet, but there we go. Also, I think this leads to a lot of rework, by the way. Cool. It's not perfect yet, but and it will probably never be. But we'll at least try a little bit to make it bigger and longer. Why am I doing this? Why don't I just do this? Bang. I'm done. Oh, of course, now we get that the point is not really. Then we should make it even more bigger with one. It would help out with the sharpness of the sword, but okay, scaling is a little better already, I think. So let's just whoops, what's happening? It's accidental shortcuts. I'm still working on my new computer, so also go for this part here. Whole bunch should go a little bit more like this. There we go. Now it's getting somewhere where I'm comfortable with. Pretty good sound, by the way. Let me check out really quickly. Arcade Dwellers. A little harder. A little. Here we go. Cool. Now we need more, so I'm going to go back to the wrists thingy. So we've got a hands. We need wrist, right, rear wrist. Okay. Oh wait, I'm drawing it in the wrong. Oh, it was a pretty okay shape already. Okay, we'll put the wrist under the hands. Oh my god, that zooming is terrible. Terrible with the touchpad. I can't imagine the pain that I'm going through just trying to zoom in. Something. Sure, that looks good. No, not yet. Okay. Now I don't have to make this really detailed, since you probably won't even pay attention to it. Right arm. It can just be a shape to fill in, like. Right arm should be behind the pauldron even. Okay, it looks maybe a little bit weird now, but I don't think this needs a lot of attention yet. With some dark shading here, I think that would fit in quite nicely. But I'm not sure. Okay, so this sword and this hand I think should go together right now. We can merge them. Right on copy, right pauldron. Okay, that's something that I can remove for the moment. Let's see. I don't know why it even like it jumps away from where I'm having my mouse. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put not everything together, just the sword and the hands. Merge down, sure. Merge. Merge. Merge down. Thank you. No, because this hand is not going to move with the sword. He's not like don't clip that. And edit that. He's just using his other hand to like stroke the sword into the magical power stuff. So what I'm going to try and see if I can still make that before I end streaming, because I'm already being on. See how long this takes me? Quite long. Didn't thought it would take me this long, but that's okay. It's a fun challenge. So I think I'm going to make a little chest part, just a little. Upper body, so I can if I have more layers, I can easily add the fur coat, for example. Whoops. So let's see. You also want like this little turtle collar that's in front of. I don't know how you call it, but you also want him to have like his mask behind a little thing. Like, oh, I'm doing this. Oh, I have a beard now. You can. Can you see my under chin? Yeah. Good. This piece in front of the helmet, like the collar. What do you call it? Yes. Georgette. How do you pronounce that? I don't even know how to pronounce it. You don't use that on a basic conversation. Gorgai. Okay. Cool. Alright. So, let's just start with the shape of it. I do think the tubes will look really cool, right? Like those that are going in front of, like, here. Goure! Gayu! Isn't that like a Japanese accent? Okay, let's see if we can add the shape first. Oops. For body, layer 5. Chest. Okay, so this is like okay. It looks a little bit too bulky now, but we'll fix that later as well. Massive marine breast. Yeah. Very. We want this little emblem or whatever you call it. It's a little bit, it's more golden, but okay, should be a little longer as well. Go. I probably am not going to like have all these details in it. I can't do that with these amounts of pixels, but I will try and add as much as I can. These are here beside it. What do you think? Is it going the right way? These are partly here because they are going to be covered in the fur probably, so okay, that's good. Whoops. Go. I wanted to have like more of a smooth, like going up like this. Oh wait, that didn't went really well. Oh, wrong button. Continuous on, please. There we go. Move this little piece in here and just add them right to it. And then make them a little bit smaller. Give them a darker tone to highlight them a little bit more. There we go. A little bit better later as well. I think this is anyway is too dark anyways, so let's see if we can. Nah, should be darker. That's okay. Not totally dark, but okay, so let's just add I think the skeleton stuff, and then I think I'm going to call it a day. So we got these two things going on here. Just going to grab this tool.
To stop this world from spinning. Like
Oh.
Superman, you were the only one to find the strength in all
I'm going to add the parchment later on it.
this life, like kryptonite.
And let's just start with
Keep me close,
cutting off a large part of it.
hourglass, you hold. Oh, 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 and when I fall to thee, we be laughing all day to save me, a superhero in this.
Let's go. He was on.
You called my soul when I was falling.
And I think we need a more of a brownish outline for this part.
From hitting the ground, and every goal there was a meaning. For this love ain't kryptonite. And if you keep me close, a minute in this hourglass, you hold.
Okay, then we got this ribs. Like this. Actually very special, but I normally don't use my drawing tablet for this art, and I'm doing it right now. It's a little bit more rougher because of it. Because normally I'm like doing pixel perfect like every piece. Now it's more roughly, but Yeah, I think for this like very aggressive characters, it does like make it like it does work for some reason. But I'm not really used to it. That's more what I'm trying to say, I guess. Should be bigger.
I was fine when you pulled me down. You said the stars would answer. You said our prayers were
Something more like that.
I was fine when you pulled me in. You were forced to be human. And then the world came after. And I had never questioned it.
That's my own fault. I should, if I do it in one layer, then I have to like fix a lot later. I'm okay for now. Not a lot of work.
We started it all.
Too long now. And we need this to be a code at the end. Yeah, this is a hard one. Are you okay, by the way, if it's done? That I'm just posting it on my own Twitter as well. So I have some more pixel portfolio stuff. Okay, great. Appreciate it. There are a lot of Warhammer games coming out lately. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm going to change this later on as well, but okay. Yeah, that's true. They do a lot of like this turn-based tactical combat things, and I do love that. I finished a very different one. It was called Warhammer Mechanicus. I don't know if you played that, but it was more about the servitors instead of like the Space Marines. Mostly the Space Marines are up front because it's the most iconic. Yeah, but it's mostly like those kinds of games. Yeah, Mechanicus is really cool, and then also the Necrons or Necrons or whatever you call it. They are really cool enemies, like the future undeads, a bunch of Egyptian Terminators with green plasma energy, I guess. But yeah, that was a really cool game. But I mean, most of them are pretty much like strategy games or turn-based stuff or whatever. So when Space Marine came out, which was like a little bit like Gears of War in terms of how it played, only with more action and melee. And I'm a really big fan of Gears of War, by the way. So Space Marine was for me like amazing. And then I heard it was cancelled with an open ending, and I was like, oh, this was what I wanted. And now it's part 2 is announced. So I'm really interested in that one, and I hope it has some sort of co-op or campaign for 2 players. That would be cool.
Every time I try to breathe,
No, mechanic is like pretty new actually. Was it really? It's not that old. Oh yes, was it that old? Space Marine. When did it come out? Yeah, it is a while ago, but it was. I think it. I had it on my Xbox 360. Space Marine. Wow, but that was really cool. I mean, of course it was repetitive, but it was. Fighting orcs is cool. Would be even cooler if I could be the orc himself, man. Space Marine. 40k. What was when did it came out? 2011. So that was more in the PlayStation 3 era, right? PS3 era. I don't know. 2007. 2006. Oh, okay. So yeah, it was nice. Well, that was really cool. I also played like the a lot of the co-op thing that you have like fight hordes of orcs, and then at the end chaos came, and then it was like really shitty because those guys were really strong in ranged while the orcs weren't really good in ranged. But yeah. All right. I have to say I really enjoyed this, but I have to go actually. But I will probably, maybe I will do the next part on stream as well, and then it will probably be done. So it at least take me some time to make this one, but it's cool. Thanks. I hope it stays that way. So let's hope. I will maybe I will do this on stream as well, so you can just keep on like managing it a little bit. So I'm going to save this, because if I'm losing this, then I'm going to cry for real on stream, and you guys are going to clip it and use it against me. So cool. I'm really glad you like it, man. I'm really glad you like it. So I'm going to see if there's anyone at the moment that we can rate. One of our friends. Ah! Do I have to? Oh, my new computer. I'm not logged in. 64 bits. Give me a second. Oh, well, then I'll check my phone. Or something. Yeah, why not? Let's go to our old friends. Great. Do you think AI will help to transform an image to the pixel version? Yes. Yes, to cause burritos. Probably. Alright, I'm going to see if we can rate. It is for mature. Are you guys mature? Everyone mature? Alright, good. If not, get out of here. Alright, hey, thanks everyone for dropping by. It was a fun stream for me, so and I'm glad you like it, Pyro. So I hope to see you guys probably next week. Yes? Bye everyone.